Winter is coming and I refuse to make any of you look like a walking marshmallow in a parka. Today I'm showing you the winter fashion and beauty staples that instantly will make you look polished. The first thing we're getting started with, because everybody out there is trying to stay warm, is the outerwear trio. These are going to be the 3 coats that will make any winter outfit look immediately styled, even if you're wearing long underwear and yesterday's hair. First up, we have the structured collarless coat. If you watched my winter 2026 fashion trends video, you saw this one on there as well. Incredibly popular. Not only is it trendy, but it gives you clean lines that instantly elevate you. Really just looks like you have your life together. Plus, it's a little unexpected because if you're someone that isn't really in the know in the fashion world, totally okay by the way, you probably haven't seen this one around too often. So if you're gonna be one of the lucky ones to sport one of this, people are gonna know that you're in the know. Quick styling tip is to go monochromatic here. Let's say you have this beautiful jacket from J. Crew, put another brown color underneath in the form of a turtleneck, long sleeve, or a cardigan. Wear it over another layer of brown and it is just chef's kiss. It blends so smoothly, it looks so rich, but turtlenecks are going to be the item you need to stock up on here. Provides a little peep underneath, add a single solitaire necklace, and done and done. If this is an item you do not want to splurge on, do not worry. With a lot of these items coming along in this video, I will give you affordable alternatives because I get it. Sometimes that $800 piece on Neiman Marcus just isn't reasonable. That leads us to number 2, which is the belted puffer. If you're like me and live in a very, very, very cold climate, then you know that so many coats look great, but they're just not warm. So we have to offer down alternative coats, puffer coats, and sometimes they can look a little bit like a trash bag. But when we add a belt here, what are we getting? Shape. Yes, correct. But specifically an hourglass shape. So no matter how many layers you've got on underneath, no matter if you gained weight through the holiday season, it ain't gonna show. This is going to make you look really suave, really shapely, and really warm. You look tailored, not Michelin Man. This is the one and simplest way you can wear a puffer and look very chic. Now, in terms of puffer coats, you generally really want to be warm. So while there are less expensive options out there, I do highly encourage you guys to spend more money on something like this, especially if it's an item you're wearing every single day. You're going to get so many uses out of it and keep you super toasty. This is the item that can make sweatpants almost look runway. That is the oversized fur coat. I do not care what you're wearing, but the fur coat is the singlest item in the winter that will bring every outfit come to life and look so incredibly luxurious. I can tell you on my personal account, I can wear the crappiest, cheapest outfit with holes in it and people will still give me compliments as long as I've got this buddy on my shoulders. Why? It adds texture. It makes you feel expensive for no reason at all. But key points here, do not miss this one. Do not get anything with a print, pastel, or neon. Stick to neutrals only. This can be olive, navy, black, white, brown, instant looks, but you're also going to want to get something that is, of course, long. Now, short fur coats are still very popular as they were last year. So if you're just living in a warmer climate or you like to show off your booty and your wonderful legs, feel free to go cropped. But be very wary because there are a lot of brands that do not do faux fur very well. The second segment of this very important video is the winter outfit formula that never fails. Burn this outfit formula in your brain. It makes you look fabulous in literally 30 seconds. Sweater, structured pants, and a slim boot. This gives us a cozy top, a sharp base, sleek leg lines, looks very intentional, even if you're cold, cranky, and perhaps hangry. For the sweaters, you definitely either want to go for a turtleneck or a funnel neck. Nobody wants a V-neck out there with the cold brisking your décolletage, if you know what I mean. Cashmere blends provide extra warmth. I know for a fact if you are trying to save a little money in this department, Quincy has these $50 cashmere sweaters. I don't know how they did it in these beautiful, beautiful colors. So if you're indecisive like I am, you can snack up 2 to 3 for the price of 1 while still getting that same top tier quality. On top of that, if you can find sweaters that are either chunky or have a boucle texture and or tweed, this is gonna further amp up your outfits, giving it further dimension. Now, as far as pant recommendations go, we can do a really sleek straight line pant, or if you're not into pants and you like jeans, you can go for the boot cut or straight leg jean. Both of these are form fitting, which is the direction things are going now. We're not into these baggy, oversized, I can't find your legs silhouettes. We are back and celebrating everybody's unique body by showing your body and your legs. These also just look way more sophisticated and put together, where baggy styles simply do not. Meaning that if you choose the jean route and or the pant route, you can wear these for many occasions and not have to keep multiple outfits in your car to change. Since it's winter, you can find fleece lined straight pants for extra coziness and heat within, and these wonderful pull-on pants. Literally, you just pull them on. If anyone's an elastic waistband fan, this is gonna be your style. Overall, they just look very polished, and brings us to our third element of the mix, which is the slim boot. Important things to remember with slim boot is to look for an almond or pointed toe. Find something in a suede fabric. Leather isn't completely out and not a bad choice. Suede has just kind of kicked it off its kilter. Look for boots that have a heel of 2 inches or lower. We are completely done with these platform boots that were an accident waiting to happen, as well as a 4-inch stiletto. The 2-inch heel is much easier and practical to walk in. Furthermore, if you are worried about getting your boots stained and splotchy and ugly and overall ruined, you are going to love what's coming up next. If you've ever been on the hunt to find chic winter boots that don't make you look like you're about to shovel snow, if you haven't heard about the brand Vivaia, you're about to right now. And there are 2 pairs of boots I've recently been testing out. One is the Regina Pro and the other is the Elaine. Let's break it down to figure out which pair is best for you. The first one we are going to discuss is the Regina Pro. Think modern square toe block heel boot that works from the office to dinner without killing your feet. A super stretchy supported structure and 0 break-in time, which I love because I hate that awkward week where you're walking around like a baby deer. Super lightweight. Perfect for all of those that really favor a minimalistic wardrobe. The easiest way to style these boots is with trousers, long coats, or even a sweater dress for that quiet luxury vibe without the price tag. If you're after something polished yet practical, Regina is gonna be the one for you. On the flip side, we have the Elaine boot. This is giving winter vacation in Aspen, bringing to us a beautiful, fuzzy, fur, warm Sherpa cuff. Feather light, chunky soled, a TPU heeled sealed collar for weather defense, and a very unique heat retain technology that Vivaia has implemented, so you do not have to stuff in those heat warmers on your toes in your boot to keep your feet warm. These are the kind of boots you can easily wear on errands, travel days, or even those beautiful mountain weekends without feeling like you sacrificed any bit of style. 10 out of 10 on wearability. They're casual without being too casual. The perfect balance of cozy and cool. The easiest way to sport sport the Elaine boots is with something you already own, and that is a pair of black leggings. Black leggings are gonna give you that sexy celebrity athleisure look. If you love a structured elevated boot that works with polished outfits, go for the Regina Pro. On the other hand, if you're more into coziness and warmth, go for Elaine. Water repellent, so you can walk through the snow without worrying about spots and splotches on your boots. Eco-conscious and made with recycled materials. Usually sustainability comes with a cost of the design, but that is not a problem here. As someone who's tested a lot of weather boots and has also destroyed quite a few pairs, can confidently say these hit the sweet spot between comfort, practicability, and aesthetic. If you're not sure which pair to choose, you can get both. Vivaia's Black Friday sale is on and going strong. Right now, you can get 30% off with my special code, but the offer ends December 2nd, so make sure to act quick. And if you're watching this after Black Friday, they still do sales on and off through the year, so make sure to keep a lookout for that. Are you ready for the third most important staple? Accessories that do all the hefty lifting. This is where people either look polished or look like they lost a fight with their laundry basket. Nobody likes cold, chapped, crusty hands, so you are going to get and wear a pair of knit or leather gloves, depending on your style. Obviously, leather is more sophisticated, but some people just like the coziness of having a sweater-like fabric on their fingers. Either way you go, keep it monochromatic. I do not want to see Barbie pink gloves out there. I do not want to see gloves with your favorite Fortnite character on them. Other than a solid glove, it's going to clash and really destroy your outfit. Also add to whatever coat you're wearing. Plus, you can find so many options out there with finger pads that let you use your phone if you're one of those people that has separation anxiety. In reference to handbags, we are going for structured crossbodies with zero, heard that, zero logos. If you're getting a Celine bag and you just have a Celine logo, or honestly, if you can get a Chanel bag and just have the little CCs, that is fine. We are specifically talking about monograms on monogram prints and just these obnoxious collaboration handbags that they have made over the years. While fun, they're distracting. Minimal is definitely the move here, which actually is really easy because I guarantee each and every one of you has a bag like this in your closet already. And if you don't, I assure you, you probably at least have a tote bag of similar characteristics, which is also very okay. If you've got coats and mittens and scarves and gloves and I don't know what else you're carrying, maybe a child, then you don't want to have to carry another thing on your hands unless we suddenly become an octopus. Little checklist. Coats are okay. Stick to the leather and suede fabrics and you are going to be more than good to go. These handbags really just polish your outfit together. They look very ladylike, they look very classy, and they are non-fussy. As we know, it's winter, and with winter, you have to wear layers. So we talked about gloves, we talked about a handbag, but now we're going to talk about hats and scarves. This one is pretty easy, but we have all seen those people that wear scarves and gloves that do not match. We're all victims here, but guys, it is so easy to find a scarf and a glove combo in the same color. Yes, stick to neutrals. I do not want to see that Barbie pink. This is going to be the easiest cheat code in the book. If you find something that has a woolly texture, congrats. You do not want anything see-through or flimsy. So while you definitely don't have to spend a ton of money here, don't go so cheap that it looks like it's going to fall apart and isn't actually going to do anything for you in the warmth department. If your accessories match, you instantly look sophisticated. And this one is super easy to implement. The fourth one we are going to talk about, because some of us don't really like wearing hats, is the headband. These are not reserved for yoga classes or just doing your AM, PM skincare. You are going to pull your hair back with this. This is such a blessing for us guys. We can pull the hair off out of our face because you know when it's whipping and blowing and the snow is coming, you just feel like make such a hot, cold mess. So the key with these headbands is you want something thick. Do one in black or white. Do not deviate from those colors. Gray is semi-acceptable, even brown, but it is going to actually give your hair some fluff, and it is really good if your hair is in that second, third, even fourth day timeline, because your roots are oily and this is going to hide them. Editorial look, make you look like a ski bunny on the slopes of Aspen or perhaps Banff. And they are super inexpensive. Please guys, these really reasonable packs off of Amazon, and do not, by all means, buy an $800 Prada one. Absolutely unnecessary. This gets us into chapter 4, which are winter beauty staples that actually matter. Winter makeup is a different sport. If you don't adopt, you'll look dry, dull, flat, and tired. And I like you guys way too much to let that happen. This one is a bit of a no-brainer, but is one that we oftentimes overlook because we don't think about our makeup formulas or finishes, especially when it comes to foundation. We need a hydrating foundation. Most of the times we're just going to our makeup vanity and slapping on the makeup because we're just not really paying attention, but it does matter, because if you have a more hydrating foundation, your skin's gonna be more hydrated and glowy. It's the most obvious thing ever. It gives you life back into your face. Some of you also do not like full coverage or just putting makeup all over your face, or you're just on the go when you're doing stuff, you're a busy person. This is where serum foundations will definitely come in handy because they have skincare benefits such as hyaluronic acid or potentially vitamin C to help with any coloration, not to mention SPF, because yes, the sun is still out there and you need to stay protected. Secondly, a skin tint for pretty much the same reasons, but it's more fluid, it's lighter. So if you have perfect skin and you can get by with that, do a skin tint, because some of us just don't have that option. And number 3, this will work for everybody. Get a glow boosting primer. Get rid of anything matte. No matte. If you really need to matte these things down, do it with your finishing powder. Please, we do not need to dry out our faces anymore. Baby it with our products best as we can. As I said, a lot of the times we are not thinking about seasonally rotating our makeup like we do our shoes and clothing. So we need to think about the cheeks and work in cream blush in deep berry or rose. When you think of winter, you think of warm, cozy colors. Now that directly reflects to the blush as well. These look like you're outside freezing and someone pinched your cheeks without the effort and struggle to get there. Cream blushes are going to blend out smoothly because again, we've got dry skin. If you haven't changed your foundation formula, this is going to be even more important. And what makes you look put together in winter is some color on your cheeks. Plus, your face needs to look like it has circulation, or people might be concerned. Some really good cream blushes out there from Merit as well as Rare Beauty, but I will speak to the Rare Beauty one specifically because it is so incredibly pigmented, and if you try this blush before, it will last you until you make it to the grave, because the littlest bit goes the longest way, and I promise you, you'll never get to the end of the package. It's just not gonna happen. Daily use price is less than a penny. We mentioned some makeup products, but we cannot forget our hair. This can get dry and disgusting very quickly, as well as tingly. Let me just fix this. So we need hair care that fights frizz and anti-static smoothing balms. Hair oils and serums, or those fun little hair sticks, is gonna be perhaps the only product you need if you're trying to simplify things for winter. All these items are really hydrating, help if you have damaged and dry hair, and yes, add quite a bit of shine. I have many recommendations of products that really help your hair, but I will say, just as a very inexpensive option, L'Oreal has this hair oil serum that is brilliant. If you want to keep your hair defrizzed, smooth, shiny, damp your hair beforehand, because that's how you're gonna snatch in and suck in all the moisture and enjoy. Chapter 5 is secret sauces. sauces. We all know what sauces are. Sauces go on the side and they enhance the entree or appetizer or whatever it is you're eating. And these are going to seal the deal. First one is monochrome. Briefly touched on this before, but it's going to pair everything together while looking very rich and expensive and editorial. Pick one color and stick to it. These are the popular colors of the season, but if you cannot pick a single color, go with brown, go with a dark chocolatey brown. This makes you feel warm and cozy inside. The next thing we have is texture pairing. Some simple formulas for you guys are fur and wool, leather and knits, suede and cashmere. Texture is how you create style, whether your whole outfit is from Neiman Marcus or Amazon. Really doesn't matter. Unless someone's being kind of crazy and checking out all your tags, in which case maybe reevaluate that friendship. Bottom line, no one knows. The finishing look is the same. Also, clean lines. Avoid bulky snow boots and any kind of stuffing. You guys, do not stuff. You can tuck. Do not stuff. The amount of people I see wearing Uggs or any other kind of boot and they are shoving their jeans in there, creating this very unattractive bulging at the end. Don't do that. Aim for long, streamlined, vertical silhouettes. That is everything you need to look stylish, put together, and fully functioning. Hopefully you guys learned a few tips in here. I feel like all of these are actually very simple to implement. Anyone can do them. No one's outcasted. So go warm, be cute. And if you liked this video, make sure to check out these other ones on my channel. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.